here's a thought that'll either make your soul sigh in relief or send you diving for the nearest metaphysical escape hatch. What if you're not obsessed? What if you're awakening? Let's cut through the spiritual glitter for a second. You didn't land here because you enjoy overanalyzing text messages or decoding Spotify playlists like they're ancient prophecies. You're here because some inexplicable electric something, has you oscillating between divine certainty and maybe I should book a therapy session. 1 minute you're convinced this connection is written in the stars. The next you're side-eyeing your own heart like it's playing some cosmic joke on you. This isn't just another crush. This is the emotional equivalent of standing at the edge of a cliff, toes curling over emptiness, equal parts terrified and exhilarated because you know that jump will change everything. The synchronicities pile up like breadcrumbs. The chemistry defies physics. The separation feels like someone carved out your ribs just to see if you'd still breathe. And through it all, that relentless whisper, this means something, doesn't it? But here's where it gets deliciously complicated. The line between twin flame recognition and psychological projection isn't just thin, it's alive. It breathes, shifts, taunts you with what ifs. That's why you keep circling back. Why your Google search history looks like a mad poet's diary. Twin flame telepathy real. Can twin flames feel each other's pain? How to know if I'm spiritually connected or just lonely? What if I told you the answer isn't in his eyes, his silence, or even the universe's cryptic signs, but in the quiet revolution happening in your own chest? That the difference between divine connection and delusion isn't found in his actions, but in how you transform when you stop searching for proof and start trusting the unshakable truth humming beneath your doubt. Buckle up, beautiful paradox. We're about to dissect the undissectable, to explore the 10 undeniable signs that separate soul-shaking recognition from soul-crushing illusion. By the end, you won't just be asking, is he my twin flame? You'll be answering a far more thrilling question. Am I ready to become who this love is asking me to be? You meet him, or maybe you've known him forever, and suddenly the air shifts. It's not just attraction. It's not just chemistry. It's like someone reached into your ribcage, wrapped a hand around your soul, and squeezed. You feel him before he speaks. You catch his thoughts before they leave his lips. The connection is so electric, so unnervingly familiar, that you half expect the universe to crack open and reveal some grand cosmic punchline. Surprise, you've been spiritually pranked. But here's the thing, this isn't infatuation. Infatuation is a sparkler, bright, fizzy, gone in minutes. This question mark, this is a wildfire in your bones. It's the kind of pull that makes you question whether you've lost your mind or finally found it. You replay moments like a lovesick detective. Why did he say that exact thing I was thinking? Why do I dream about him before he texts? Why does his absence feel like a phantom limb? And then there's the knowing. Twin flames don't just meet, they recognize. It's like stumbling upon a book written in your own handwriting, one you don't remember composing. You look at him, and something whispers, "Oh, there you are." No formal introductions needed, no awkward small talk, just a silent, screaming recognition that defies logic. But let's pause before you start engraving TF on your coffee mug, because here's where it gets messy. The mind is a brilliant trickster. It can dress up trauma bonds, limerence, or even plain old loneliness in glittery twin flame robes. Ever heard of frisson? That shiver down your spine when music hits just right. Your brain can serve the same chills for someone who simply resembles your unmet needs. So how do you tell the difference? Ask yourself, does this connection expand me or shrink me? A twin flame won't just make your heart race, he'll make your soul grow. He'll mirror your shadows, yes, but also your light, pushing you toward a version of yourself you didn't dare imagine. Meanwhile, obsession feels like running in circles, chasing a high that never lasts. Still unsure? Here's a litmus test. Can you walk away? Not in a, I'll block him and cry into my ice cream way, but in, I love him enough to release him if that's what the journey demands way. Twin flames are tied by fate, not force. If your peace depends on his presence, that's not divine union, that's attachment. And yet, what if it is real? What if those synchronicities, the shared dreams, the songs that play at just the right moment, aren't coincidences, but breadcrumbs leading you home? What if this unbearable intensity is the universe's way of shaking you awake? Here's your truth. You're not crazy, but you might be ignoring your own power. A true twin flame doesn't complete you. He reminds you that you are never incomplete. So before you spiral into another, is this divine or delusional? Debate. Ask one better. Does this love make me more alive or just more anxious? The answer's already in your bones. Want to know why you keep dreaming about him? Or why the runner phase hurts like hell but might be the best thing for you? Keep reading. We're just getting started. Let's talk about obsession. Not the cute, I can't stop listening to this song kind. The kind that makes you check your phone like a CIA operative tracking a rogue agent. The kind where his name pops up in your dreams, your grocery list, the license plate of the car in front of you. Oh look, 7-Eleven, that's his birthday. That's a sign, right? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Twin flame connections and obsession wear the same perfume at first sight. They both make your heart race. They both hijack your thoughts. They both have you Googling telepathic love symptoms at 3 a.m. But here's how you tell them apart. One drains you, the other builds you. One is a closed loop of craving. The other is an open road of becoming. Think of it like this. Obsession is a house on fire. It's hot, it's urgent, it consumes everything in its path. But when the flames die down, all that's left is ashes and the faint smell of what could have been. A twin flame? That's not a fire. It's a forge. It's heat with purpose. It doesn't just burn, it tempers. It reshapes you into something stronger, even when it hurts. Ask yourself, does this love make me bigger or smaller? Obsession shrinks your world to a single point. Him, 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 until you're a satellite orbiting someone else's life. A twin flame, though, he'll be the mirror that shows you your own vastness. The connection won't just make you ache, it'll make you awake. You'll find yourself growing in ways that have nothing to do with him. Deeper intuition, unshakable self-worth, a quiet knowing that you're exactly where you need to be, even if he's not in the room. And then there's the energy of it. Obsession is a hungry ghost. It's always reaching, grasping, starving for proof that you matter to him. A twin flame connection, it's more like gravity. You don't have to chase it, prove it, or beg for it. It just is. Even in silence, even in separation, there's a sureness to it, like the tide knowing its own moon. But let's keep it real. You're human. You'll have days when the line blurs, days when you wonder if you've romanticized a situationship into a soul contract. So here's your litmus test. Can you walk into a room and forget he exists? Not out of spite, but out of sheer fullness. If your joy depends on his attention, that's a clue. If your peace persists, even when he's absent, that's growth. That's the work. Because here's the secret. A real twin flame won't let you stay obsessed. The connection will force you to face yourself, your fears, your worth, your wholeness, until one day you wake up and realize, oh, this was never about him. This was about me all along. And that's when the magic starts. Speaking of magic, ever notice how twin flames show up right when you're finally okay being alone? Yeah, the universe has a wicked sense of humor. More on that next. You know that feeling when you walk into a place you've never been before, but your body relaxes like it's been waiting its whole life to exhale there. That's what meeting your twin flame feels like. Except the place is a person. It's not just comfort. It's not just familiarity. It's like your cells sigh and say, finally, we've been looking for you. This isn't the manufactured nostalgia of, hey, you remind me of my ex, or we have so much in common. Those are surface level echoes. The twin flame homecoming is deeper, older, like finding the missing page of a story you started writing lifetimes ago. You don't just like them, you recognize them, and the wild part, they recognize you right back. Not your job, not your carefully curated personality, but the raw, unfiltered core of you, the parts even you've forgotten. Ever watched a baby react to its mother's voice after months in the womb? That instinctual, wordless knowing. That's the closest metaphor I've got for this. Your logical mind might scream, "This is insane, we just met." But your soul is sitting back with a knowing smirk, swirling its cosmic wine glass like, "Took you long enough." Here's where it gets tricky. Trauma bonds can mimic this feeling. Ever met someone who felt familiar in a way that made your stomach drop instead of glow? That's your nervous system, not your soul, doing the talking. The difference? One feels like coming home to a warm hearth. The other feels like returning to a house where all the clocks are stuck at 3 a.m. A real twin flame home isn't just safe, it's alive. It's the kind of connection where silence isn't awkward, it's sacred. Where you can be your weirdest self, cracking terrible jokes, ugly crying over a commercial, ranting about your niche obsession with 18th century porcelain, and instead of judging, they light up like, "Oh my God, you too." It's where your quirks aren't tolerated, they're celebrated as the rare artifacts they are. But a twin flame isn't your home because they complete you. They're home because they remind you that you were never homeless to begin with. That's the cosmic joke. We spend years searching for this missing piece, only to discover the piece was our own wholeness all along. So if you're wondering whether that dizzying sense of belonging is real or just another trick of a lonely heart, ask yourself this. Does being with them make me feel more like myself or more like someone I'm trying to be? One is a mirror, the other is a mask. And hey, if you've ever panicked after feeling this depth, because what if I ruin it? Oh, darling, that's the next chapter of the story. Turns out, home isn't a place you can lose. It's a frequency you learn to trust. Let's talk about the part nobody likes. The silence, the space, the absence that stretches between you like some cosmic joke, where every day feels like you're waiting for a text back from the universe itself. Hey, just checking in. Are we still on for that whole twin flame thing? Or here's the brutal, beautiful truth. Separation isn't proof it wasn't real. It's the furnace where real gets forged. Think about it. When have you ever grown in comfort? When has love ever deepened without the terrifying gift of space? A seed doesn't become a tree by clinging to the safety of its pod. It cracks open in the dark, alone, before it ever tastes the sun. You'll try to romanticize the distance at first. Maybe he's busy. Maybe he's scared. Maybe he's secretly writing me a 10-page love letter in ancient Aramaic. But here's the kicker. It doesn't matter why he's gone. What matters is what you do with the empty room he left behind. Do you wallpaper it with memories? Or do you finally meet the person who's been living there all along? You. This is where twin flame separation gets sneaky. That ache in your chest. It's not just missing him. It's the sound of your old self dissolving. The nights you spend wide awake, replaying every glance and text. That's not obsession. That's excavation. You're being forced to dig up every buried wound, every unspoken need, every secret belief that you're not enough. Not to suffer, but to surpass. And oh, the irony. The more you try to rush the reunion, the longer the universe makes you wait. It's like trying to force a butterfly back into its cocoon. Some part of you knows this, knows that every time you stalk his social media like a spiritual detective, he liked a sunset photo. Is that a coded message? You're postponing the very reunion you crave. The divine timeline doesn't respond to panic. It responds to peace. So here's your invitation. Stop waiting for him to come back. Start becoming someone who doesn't need him to. Not in a bitter, I'm over it way, but in a quiet, I'm under it all. The fear, the lack, the longing, and I'm still here way. The separation isn't breaking you. It's unbreaking you. Stripping away every lie you've believed about love being something to chase rather than something to be. And when you finally stop counting the days, that's when the magic happens. Either he returns, not as your missing half, but as your mirrored whole, or someone or something even more aligned does. Because the universe doesn't separate twin flames to keep them apart. It separates them to teach them how to fly alone. So when they reunite, they can orbit each other instead of collapse into each other. And if you're rolling your eyes like, easy for you to say, you're not the one crying over his Spotify playlist. Hey, I get it. The gap between knowing and feeling this truth is where the real work lives. But stick around. The next part's about what happens when the universe decides you've waited long enough. Let's cut to the chase. You're here because you need to know. Is this love or madness? Is this connection a divine assignment, or just another emotional roller coaster you've convinced yourself is meant to be? Here's the truth your gut already knows, but your heart keeps debating. A real twin flame doesn't just break your heart. They break you open. Think of it like this. Ordinary relationships are like gardens. They need watering, sunlight, the occasional pruning. But a twin flame? They're the earthquake that cracks the ground beneath your feet, not to bury you, but to reveal the underground rivers you never knew existed. The question isn't, does this hurt? Of course it hurts. The question is, what's growing from the wreckage? You'll know it's real when the pain has purpose, when the sleepless nights and the why can't I stop thinking about you mornings start to morph into something unexpected. Clarity. You begin noticing strange new habits, setting boundaries without guilt, speaking truths without fear, loving without desperation. The kind of growth that doesn't just happen because you want it, but because the connection demands it. Like a tree forced to grow roots deeper after a storm, you'll look back and realize, oh, I needed this shaking to stand taller. But let's keep it real. Growth isn't always Instagram worthy. Sometimes it looks like crying in the shower at 2 p.m. because you finally admitted you've been abandoning yourself for years. Sometimes it's the awkward phase where you're learning to say no without over-explaining, or sitting with silence instead of filling it with someone else's noise. And yes, sometimes it's deleting his number for the 3rd time this month. Here's the litmus test. Can you trace the evolution of yourself through this connection? Not just the "he taught me to love deeper" platitudes, but the raw, unfiltered upgrades, the way you now recognize manipulative behavior in 0.2 seconds flat, how you've stopped conflating longing with love, the way your intuition now speaks in full sentences instead of whispers. That's the twin flame fingerprint, not just butterflies, but metamorphosis. And if you're sitting there thinking, but what if it's all in my head? Good. Question it. The most dangerous spiritual bypass is mistaking obsession for destiny. A true twin flame connection won't just survive your skepticism, it'll thrive on it. The universe isn't fragile. If this is real, your doubts won't break it, they'll polish it. So here's your homework tonight. Stop asking, is he my twin flame? And start asking, who am I becoming because of this? If the answer lights you up with quiet pride, even through the growing pains, you've got your answer. And if it doesn't, well, darling, that's an answer too. And if you just felt a chill reading that, don't panic. The next part's about what happens when you finally stop waiting for a sign and realize you've been it all along. So here you stand, at the edge of all this wondering, all this aching, all this divine madness, with one hand clutching your heart and the other reaching for the stars. You've dissected the signs, survived the silences, danced with doubt, and flirted with the impossible. And now it's time to lay down the map and let the territory speak for itself. Because here's the secret. You don't find the answer, you become it. This isn't some esoteric riddle, it's the raw, unfiltered truth. The moment you stop searching for external validation and start trusting the quiet revolution happening within, the whole game changes. you realize the cosmic love story you've been chasing wasn't hiding in his eye. It was buried in your own reflection, waiting for you to look closely enough to see it. And let's be honest, part of you already knows. Knows in the way your breath catches when you hear his name, in the way your body stills when a memory surfaces unbidden, in the way your heart refuses to let go even when your mind insists it should. That's not delusion, that's recognition, the kind that lives deeper than logic, older than time, truer than any doubt that's ever whispered through your veins. But here's the twist. Certainty doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's the quietest voice in the room. It's the unshakable peace beneath the chaos, the steady hum in your chest that says, "This matters, even if I don't know why yet." It's the way you've grown softer where you used to be brittle, braver where you used to hide, more yourself than you've ever been. Not because he completed you, but because his presence reminded you that you were never broken to begin with. So if you're still asking, is he my twin flame? Try this instead. Does this love make me more alive? Not in the fleeting butterflies and fireworks way, but in the way a tree knows sunlight, deep, sustaining, essential. If the answer hums through your bones like a forgotten melody, you don't need confirmation. You've already got it. And if there's still a whisper of uncertainty, good, let it linger. The most profound truths aren't found in absolutes. They're woven into the questions themselves. This journey was never about arriving. It was about becoming the kind of soul who could recognize home, whether it's in his arms or in the quiet of your own awakening.